Oh, hey folks. Tonight we've got a very special and important episode. It's going to be about self-defense. And not only that, it's about self-defense against the most common attacks, which we all know is from clowns, right? There you are driving along and you got some guy in the street that looks like he's trying to walk up against the wind, or he's being pushed back against the wind, or he's trying to escape from a box. It's not a clown, but it's a mime. And you know who works with mimes? Clowns. So these guys are working together. And then what happens? You stop, you're trying to help the guy, and a little car pulls up, and a clown gets out, and he walks up, and he squirts you with this flour on his lapel. And as you're trying to get your bearings, 20 or 30 other clowns come out of that car, and they beat the crap out of you with their big feet. They just stomp the crap out of you. And if you ask for help, you think they're going to take you to the emergency room? No. Best case scenario, they might take you home and slide you underneath your door. Be flattened out like a pancake, right? Okay, so we're going to try to defend ourselves against such an attack. How do we do it? I'll show you right now. There you are. The clown is coming up, right? He squirts you in the face. Don't wait for the attack to come. Just go right down and roll backwards to give yourself some space, right? Now, what do you do here? Take off your socks, right? Very important. If it's taking a while and you think the attack is coming, he's walking toward you with his big feet, pull one of these. Do this with your finger as you take your socks off. Then he's in trouble. Why? Because look at this, man. You start pulling these moves, right? And, right? Now the clown will be like, what the heck? And then you're like, yeah. So be careful. These are really super dangerous techniques. We don't want to kill the clown. You're going to have clown guts everywhere. You're going to have like horns. You're going to have flowers, the feet, the hair. It's going to be disgusting. Don't kill the clown. We just want to escape, right? So I'm giving you this just so you can defend yourself from the most common attack in America today. You go to any emergency room on a Friday night, there's going to be 50 or 60 clown attacks. It's well known. It's really an epidemic. It's crazy. Opioids, clowns. Man. Boom! Look at him. Boom! Mother!
Look at my eye. Look, eye. Always look eye. Show me wax on. Show me wax off. I come back tomorrow.
I had just finished doing another video and it occurred to me that there is something I wanted to talk about. It's this guy who I believe to be a psychopath. This guy should be institutionalized. He's a nut that just loves to count.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting. Whatever's the amount.
I don't even know what he's counting. Is it the number of people that he's murdered? Is it what the heck? This guy is just, there's something not good about him. Not only that, every time he counts, lightning strikes. I don't know if it's just a sound effect that he's using, or if he's got something around him, maybe some type of ionic field that just somehow influences the weather when he gets excited. Whatever the case, man, if that's the case and he's controlling the weather, he's super dangerous. Very scary guy. What a psychopath. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, please like and subscribe. We'll see you then.
We care for our parents and children with equal devotion in some households. 4 generations eat at the same table. Family is everything.
Wow, that's great. And you were telling me earlier how, it got pretty emotional last Christmas. There was a lot of tears because you all had not seen each other for a while. Kim, could you tell me what was the most emotional part for you when you saw your family after having not seen them for so long? What was it for you that was the most emotional?
Yeah, I think my most emotional time was when my audio girl gave me my mic. She gave me my mic that I've had, and they tracked down with the serial numbers that it was my mic through the first 10 seasons. And then we switched to a different mic that they look identical, I think, for the last 10 seasons. But she gave me my original mic that I started with and gave every family member, and exactly how it was labeled. They're all labeled with like a regular labeler, and it's just really special.
I have failed in my responsibility to my family.
No, sir, not at all.
Did I expect you could imagine what I'm feeling right now?
I don't know. Well, thank you so much for joining us. All right, Kim, so I guess that wraps it up. That was a great interview.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Whatever you need, I love talking to you. I can sit here all day.
I've got some stuff to do, so maybe next time. Hey folks, welcome back to Cats and Kilos. Tonight we're going to do a quick video on anatomy. We've had some requests to describe some anatomy. Many people have been interested in anatomy. So here we go, a simple anatomy lesson. This is a human, and we were going to start with the top. This is the noggin. This is the mug. It's in front of the noggin. In the front part of the noggin, it's known as the mug. This is the front porch. A little bit lower down, we get the bread basket. Here we've got hug sticks. You can use them for hugging, hug sticks. And down at the bottom, we got giddy up sticks. And of course,
The medulla oblongata.
I came across some pictures recently, and one of them was with Professor wearing a sweater, which I thought looked suspiciously like Goldfinger. Remember Goldfinger from James Bond back in the day?
Goldfinger.
It's been a long time, but this guy ages so well. Is it possible that he's Goldfinger? The professor is Goldfinger? So see what you think. This is Goldfinger in the movie, and see what you think if it looks somewhat similar to Professor. Right? So we've got a couple of pictures here, and I don't know, some of them seem to look pretty similar to Professor. Okay, so you're thinking it's possible, but you're not truly convinced. So why don't we watch a scene, the classic scene from, remember when Goldfinger was trying to cut James Bond in half with that laser? The classic scene from that movie. Let's take a look at that, now knowing what we know, and see if you think Goldfinger could be Professor.
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
I know, it's pretty shocking, but it's Professor. Professor, I believe, is Goldfinger. Look at him. How can you tell me this is not Goldfinger? Hey folks, welcome back to Cats and Kilos. So tonight's video is going to be how to discipline your cat. Say your cat pees in the corner and you got to discipline your cat. Here's what you do. For example, you shouldn't do that, little buddy. Going through a car wash.
am your father.
It's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
No! No!
Max. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey." The horse says, "Sure." Okay. You're American when you walk into a bathroom. You're American when you come out. But what are you while you're in the bathroom? European. European. Oh, sounds like for breakfast you have mice Krispies. Okay. How do cats get over a fight? They hiss and make up. Who's the most powerful cat in China? Chairman Meow. Did you hear about the cat that swallowed a ball of wool? He pooped out a mitten. Thank you so much. I guess you just gotta know your crowd. Some people don't know what cats are. This is an example of one. This is a cat right here. These things at the top of the head that look like horns, they're not horns, they're ears. Like they use them to hear. It's got 4 limbs the way we do, 2 anterior and 2 posterior limbs. A lateral view, you can see the anterior and posterior limbs, and he's got a tail in the back. You can use it for balance. And from the front, he looks like this. Here is a smaller version of a cat. You can see that when we look at this one from the lateral projection, that it's a lot smaller, much smaller than the previous one. And here is the other end of the spectrum. So this is the larger size. Same thing, 2 anterior, 2 posterior limbs, 4 limbs total, but a larger version of the same species. They're known as cats. Hey Max, you want to hear a joke? Why did the cat sit next to the computer? To keep an eye on the mouse. He loves that joke. So the Trojans had the city of Troy surrounded by an impenetrable wall that the Greeks couldn't get into. So the Greeks thought up a sneaky way to get in. And what they did, according to the story, is they made this huge horse that they filled with their best soldiers, and they presented it to the Trojans as a gift. And they took it in, and when it got in there, the soldiers got out of the horse in the middle of the night. They opened the gates to the impenetrable city, and the rest of the Greek soldiers came in, and they took over the city, and they won the war. You know, Greek ingenuity. But you're going to have 40 Greeks in a horse that are going to be quiet enough to carry over, right? You don't think they're going to be arguing? COP! They're going to be breaking plates. They're going to be dancing. Unless, they pulled a simpler method. Maybe there's only 1 or 2 people on the horse. Maybe they had a simple method, and they were able to somehow get across, the barrier, across the wall. But
He's kidding around.
Improv. Thank you so much. This guy goes to the doctor because he's not feeling well. So the doctor does a bunch of tests and he comes out and he says, I am so sorry to inform you, the test did not look good. You've only got 6 months to live. And he's like, oh, that's devastating. What am I going to do with that? I don't have any time. I won't even be able to pay my medical bills. And so the doctor said, you can't pay your medical bills. I'll give you another 6 months. All right. In a hospital, another doctor, he goes in and he tells a different patient that also didn't have great news. I've got some good news and some bad news. What do you want to hear first? And the guy's like, well, I guess the bad news. And he goes, okay. He goes, we're going to have to cut off your feet. And he's like, what? What could possibly be the good news? And he goes, well, the guy across the hall says he'll buy your shoes. We got another one for you.
Do an animal joke.
This is what happened to me very recently. I was on a horse, and I'm riding the horse, and I'm going fast, like very fast, faster than what was comfortable. And I'm riding the horse, and I look behind me, and there was a lion. A lion was behind me, chasing me. So I'm like, man, what? So I'm trying to get the horse to speed up. Speed up, horse. Come on. But it was moving at the same speed. Wind was going through my hair, moving at the same speed. The lion's still there. Every time I look, the lion's still there. Still there, the lion. What? And then I looked to my right, and it was a giraffe. A giraffe on my right. Intimidating looking, tall, long neck, this guy, giraffe, long neck. And there he was, and I'm like, what? Oh, what? How do I get out of this? Lying behind me, giraffe on my right, going on. I didn't know what to do. And then somebody from who knows where yells, buddy, can you just get off the carousel and go home and sober up? So, man, dodged a bullet on that one. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.